In this lesson, we're going to take a closer look at AI Assist. So from the My Prompt screen, I'm going to click on AI Assist, Add with AI Assist, and this will take me to initially a list of all the formats that are pre-built and available for AI Assist. So Tracy is kind of the classic structured prompt format. This is the one we started with. It's task, role, audience, create, intent. Works great for content generation. We used it on our lesson plan earlier. You can use it for marketing content, all kinds of things. Tracy Interactive is very similar, except that it starts with questions. So you can instruct it to ask the user, 3 or 4 different questions. It'll take the user's responses and then generate a piece of content based on the user's answers to those questions. So a little bit more formatted, a little bit more interactive from the user standpoint. But you can create a prompt with Tracy Interactive that you can, basically hand off to someone and know how it's going to behave when they interact with the prompt. A try prompt is sort of Tracy with create and audience removed. And this is good for chat. So you can basically give it a task and an intent and a role and tell it what you'd like it to do, what expert role you'd like it to behave as, and it takes it from there and it chats with the user, as that role and tries to accomplish your task based on the intent. So that's another good one. Expert guidance is a programming based prompt. It actually uses Python structure, and it goes through and basically creates an expert and walks you through the steps of learning or achieving a objective. And it's a really powerful format. With that, you basically tell it what type of expert you want to chat with and what you'd like to accomplish, and it kind of takes it from there. I've tried it with also different frameworks like SWOT and things like that, and you can have it act as an expert in various frameworks and then take you through the process of applying a framework to your problem or situation. So it's kind of cool. Raft is similar to Tracy. It's role, audience, format, task, just kind of another way to get there. Again, this is a content generation prompt. And then the freeform prompt improver is creates a freeform prompt, and basically you give it a basic prompt and it takes it from there, and creates a freeform prompt. So that's it in a nutshell. Those are the basic prompt frameworks available in AI Assist. And any one of these, you just click on it, click Build Prompt with AI Assist. You name your prompt. Let's create a Tracy prompt. We'll call this Card Creator. So this is a Tracy Interactive. So this is the one that will ask you questions and then create a response based on the answers to those questions. So this is the example. Ask what kind of dog do you have, what is your dog's name, what is your dog's favorite toy, and then act as a professional poet and write a sonnet based on the information submitted by the user. So I'm just going to copy and paste that. We'll use that as our prompt. So I paste that into my prompt window and click Build Prompt. I'm going to pause that a second while it builds. Okay, so that took way less than a minute. And so here's a preview of my prompt, and I'm going to continue to the next step. This takes me to my prompt builder and basically loads that prompt in the prompt builder. So this creates, all the structured prompt notation required to run this prompt. My task is, create an interactive prompt that collects information, writes the sonnet based on the information submitted by the user. So it updates, everything based on what I ask it for. It's going through the steps of starting by ask what kind of dog do you have and wait for the user to respond, what's your dog's name, wait for the user to respond, and so on. So it asks 3 questions, then it writes a sonnet based on the user's dog. I would normally select both JSON and JSON with lead text so that it's compatible with both, so that I have ChatGPT 4 and 3.5 options available. And then once I have that, I can just copy my JSON to clipboard, head over to ChatGPT. I'm in 4 at this point. I'll paste in my prompt. So what kind of dog do you have? I'll say Beagle. What's your dog's name? Barney. And what is your dog's favorite toy? I'll say a rubber duck. And then it goes through and writes a sonnet, of course, about Barney the Beagle and his rubber duck. So the point of it is that it really reels it in terms of giving you control over, it asks users a specific question, collects the information, and then does a specific output based on that. So it's pretty powerful prompt format. If I wanted to run it in ChatGPT 3.5, I would use this one, the 3.5 JSON, and it's very similar. It just adds that extra line of text to the top to provide it with instructions about act as a software emulator, and that seems to behave a lot better. So 3.5, instead of asking me one question at a time, it's asking me all three. I could answer all three right now, or I can just say Barney like I did before, and then it's going to go through and ask me the other questions one at a time. So a little less powerful, but very similar. So those are the AI Assist models available, and just a quick overview of how to use them. I'm going to point this out. I'm not going to go into it, but you can actually build your own AI Assist model under AI Assist models over here. So if you wanted to start with the Tracy model, you could duplicate Tracy to your models and then go in and edit that Tracy prompt. And so this is the base example model that we use to create Tracy prompts. So if you wanted to go in and, if you didn't want task, if you wanted something completely different, or you wanted to use format instead of create, or just come up with your entirely own new prompt model, you can do that. And that's, it gets pretty advanced. I won't cover it here, but that's out there for when you need it under AI Assist models. And of course, the main AI Assist is right there under the My Prompt screen, and that's ready to use right now.